This is a circular walk in the countryside behind the village of Llanbedr near Harlech in North Wales. I took a quiet side road, past some houses, then turned right up a footpath through woodland to open country and proceeded along the footpath to past a house and then past a farm and then to reach a farm road. Then walked along this farm road, which was tree lined, down to the hamlet of Pendry Gwynfryn. Turned left here, walked along another road alongside the river, crossed the river over a bridge, past Abbot Artro Hall, up through a lane through woodland, and turned right on, and then into a footpath going through a woodland, which then started to gradually descend, reached an access road past a house, and then continued descending down to another access road, which led to the village, back to the village of Llanbedr. The village of Llanbedr, I reached the main road and then over the bridge past the pub and back to the park area. Walking up this quiet lane out of Llanbedr. Okay, I'll be turning off the this quiet lane which leads to Pensan shortly. Okay, this is where I turn off and I send up through this woodland. Woodland and continue on this fairly well trodden footpath. Now there is a path that crosses that field and goes through those woods up there, but I'll be continuing along this track here towards that house. That's quite a substantial house there, kind of in quite a private setting. Those old milestone markers by the look of it. There's two of them. One over there as well. You can see it through the gate. So this was back in the good old days, was a road that was, well, this track was more frequently used than it is today. owned the house hidden behind these, well, looks like rhododendrons. May have planted these trees. I think they're beech trees. Yeah, it's a private house, of course. Okay, Buckingham Palace type stone pillars here. This was the gate, I suppose, for the driveway leading to that substantial house at one time. Good conditions today. A little bit of cloud around, but quite a bit of sunshine. And there's a good view of Mulver there. And the Rhinogs behind it. I'm entering the hamlet of Fentry Gwynfryn. But along this track, and you can see it's lined with, it's kind of like an avenue almost, lined with trees. Okay, I'm in Fentry Gwynfryn, and ahead of me is one of those Welsh chapels now converted into a private house. If you can see that, Besser, built AD 1890, Methodist church. There's a new footbridge crossing the Artro. And there's another chapel. I think that may still be in use, I'm not sure. There's a graveyard behind it. Okay, there's a substantial pine tree there. Another view of that chapel with the graveyard behind. And here's this excellent pine tree here. Goes up, oh, I think over 100 feet. Okay, there's the Artro again. And there's another substantial pine tree right up there. Excellent. Nice house there. Okay, this two-lane road now turns into a one-lane road. It splits here. Now there's the Avon Cwm Nancol, going up the Cwm Nancol, joined by the Avon Artro going under the bridge there. Okay, the road divides again here. This goes up to Cwm Nancol, right up to the end. Well, I'm going this way off an even quieter lane. Okay, crossing over the Avon Cwm Nancol, and that's Artro Hall here. This is just the one end of it. You can't see the full size of it from here. It's quite private. It's substantial. Well, it's the most substantial house, well, by some margin, I think, in this area. It was sold, I think, 3 or 4 years ago for, well, the sale price was £1,750,000. So they used to hold occasionally open houses there. Well, the garden at least was open to the public now and again, but under the new owners that hasn't happened. All these trees now, which are bereft, they're in their winter aspect will be just over 2 months' time. We'll be showing the first signs of coming into leaf. Okay, at this point I turn off this lane and enter code Artro, code Aber Artro. These woodlands are kept in good condition, and the footpaths at least, by volunteers mainly. Woodland Trust. Okay, continue along this excellent footpath, and here's a tree, or two trees I should say. It's known as the marriage tree. Two different species of trees in a kind of, well, dare I say it, a carnal embrace. Yeah, it's called the marriage tree. I think it's not. I think it's fairly. It happens fairly frequently. The two species go up in kind of embracing one another. The marriage tree is just down there, about 100 yards maybe on the right. I'll come to another junction of paths and proceed here, along here. Again, well over 100 feet high, I should think. Conifer. I'm leading this pleasant woodland, code Aber Artro, and continuing down towards the village of Llanbedr. It looks like a brand new notice board that's been put up, and I came up that lane there along to the marriage tree, to the T-junction, and down here to where I am now. Yeah, excellent. Kind of like a tarmac lane. It serves. It goes up to another house on the edge of the woodland further up, but it also serves this, I think, very nice house here. That's something you don't often see in the Welsh hinterland, a Union Jack. But look at that, yeah, very, very nice house that, hidden away in the woodland. There's that house back there. There's a footpath here that goes down to a lower lane, and there's a footpath that goes up there to another house, and I could actually, if I wanted to extend the walk, go up there. But it's a bit slippery and muddy underfoot, so I'll leave that for another day. This is where I join up with the lower lane. Actually, this is an alternative entrance for that big house, Aber Artro Hall, and there's the Artro River down there. We're now into the village of Llanbedr, and that, I think as far as I can see, that might be the largest tree in the village. I'm meeting up with the main road here, and over there is a an unusual looking chapel. Okay, the village of Llanbedr. Unusual looking chapel, no longer used as such. Okay, I'm coming up to the road bridge that crosses over the Artro. New build, built in 2016. There's the road bridge there. I think it dates from the 17th century. The back garden of the Victoria pub. It's right on the Artro River. Very pleasant spot for. Now they were thinking of putting a bypass for this village, but that's come to nothing, I'm afraid. So you got to kind of dodge in and out. For the vast numbers of visitors that come up here in the summer months, that's a very popular pub, the Victoria Inn. Okay, Llanbedr is the gateway to, well, I don't know how to pronounce that, Rhinogathi Mountains, and it just shows pretty well the route I've just taken. I am here, and I parked there by the school, and then I walked up that blue lane there, and I passed the giant ash. I can't remember actually, well, there's some large trees up there, and then to Gwynfryn, continue along the road, cross the bridge there, and then up the marriage tree, by the marriage tree, and then continue along here, but I didn't, then I descending then down to the to a lane there, the yellow lane, and then back to yeah. Well, I could have extended the walk, made it a longer walk. Okay, excellent. And there's the marriage tree. There's that chapel, Capel Maria, 90. And yeah. Oh, Pont Llanbedr. Yeah, that's interesting. 1642. Yeah. Okay, there's the Victoria again, and I'm going to have to be careful now that I behave myself, because the New York Police Department, New York, yes, Police Department is parked here. Yeah, emergency. New York City Police Department. Yeah. So I gotta be careful that I stay within the bounds of correct behaviour. Okay, so my car's parked just round the corner here, and I'm a little bit apprehensive. I don't like parking on the side of these fairly busy roads. Parking on the side of these fairly busy roads that aren't all that wide, in case I get sideswiped. But I can see, luckily, a van's parked. Oh, okay, so they do park along the side there, because of course they pick up the kids who are still at school. Surprising how much traffic there is on this road, considering it's really a rural area, and it's certainly off season. Okay, so I've come full circle. So this is where I'll finish up this video, so thanks for watching.